welcome to this updated video. I hope that you are doing good. So we are going to be talking about these three areas. So we've got our Gulf system that's loitering just offshore. We've got the disturbance highlighted in orange, which we've been talking about for some time, as well as that new area marked. So there's a tropical wave out there. However, the environment ahead of it does not seem to be conducive, so that is off. However, a new area within the same general region is highlighted. So a tropical wave that is currently over Africa is going to be emerging and thus could develop as it makes its way off and eventually starts moving to the west-northwest or northwest. So we're going to get into the details, and here we've got the satellite imagery, and we can see lots of scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the Caribbean. Those white dots you're seeing are indicating lightning strikes. And then we've got our disturbance in the Gulf, which is likely to loiter there for a while, and while it's at it, it could feed off the warm waters of the Gulf and try to develop into something, but also result in a pretty decent rainfall increase for parts of Texas as well as Louisiana. Just to the east of the Windward Islands is some convection associated with that disturbance highlighted in orange, not yet designated as an invest. And an invest is an area of investigation. So when we have those systems out there being called like Invest 90L, Invest 95L, that is indicating that they're being closely watched for development. So we get some more model data in terms of the track and intensity guidance, as well as the hurricane models forecasting the potential intensity. So it has not been designated as such just yet. However, it is going to be moving in early this week, and behind it again we have that other tropical wave, no longer marked for development, but one that's going to be coming off behind it, currently over Africa, is going to potentially try to get itself together since the environment may be a little bit more conducive for it. Now let's go a bit closer into the Caribbean, and here you can see, so as I said, lots of scattered showers and thunderstorms around for parts of Jamaica, especially some of the eastern parishes, even the ABC Islands, a bit of rainfall this morning, and even some thunderstorms nearby. So you can let me know what's been going on for you, and also across the Lesser Antilles. Now as the disturbance is going to be crossing into the Caribbean, there is going to be a rainfall increase for the Lesser Antilles. Now with these periods of heavy rain expected, there could even be instances of flooding. So we're going to be looking at the rainfall forecast for the short term and overall what is expected throughout this week as the disturbance makes its way across the region. So here we go on with the rainfall forecast for today. So this goes into actually very early tomorrow morning, up to around 2-3 a.m. So we can see that the map gets pretty colorful, and the more color we see indicates more rainfall activity expected. So within the vicinity of Florida, even the northern Bahamas, Cuba, the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, we can see some color around. So there could be some periods of heavy rainfall today, and with some of those periods of heavy rain, there could be flooding within some of the flood-prone areas. Not as much rainfall for parts of the central and southern Bahamas as well as the Turks and Caicos. Nevertheless, some scattered showers could be around for parts of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, as well as Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands. There's likely to be some showers around today. And then for the Lesser Antilles, we're starting to see more color popping up. So as I said, once the disturbance is going to be moving in, because technically it's still a tropical wave, even though it's been watched for some development. So as it comes in, it is going to be increasing that rainfall chance. So head into later today, going into tomorrow and even Tuesday, there is going to be that increase in shower activity across the Lesser Antilles. Now, as we look down towards northern South America, parts of northern Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, even for Suriname as well, we can see some of those red shadings around. Rainfall amounts probably up to 1 inch or so, and something that we don't see very often for the ABC Islands. Colorful there, so there could be some additional rainfall activity today. And as we head towards Central America, we also see that it's pretty colorful, especially towards the Pacific side of these different territories. So there could be some decent rainfall as we head throughout today. Now this is the rainfall accumulation going all the way through Thursday evening. This is what Euro is showing. So we can see some of these spots here of more vibrant colors, those purples, those pinks coming up. That's definitely something that is quite common for Colombia, and even first a few spots in Venezuela as we're seeing. But as it relates to the disturbance, we can see some of the higher rainfall amounts, probably exceeding 2.5, going up to 3 or even 4 inches just south of Hispaniola and within the vicinity of Jamaica. So later this week, the system is going to be making a very close approach to Jamaica. There's still some ifs and buts about it in terms of whether it will be moving over the island, moving south of the island, how strong it will be. None of that is known at this time because we don't even have something very defined out there. But it is trying to get itself together and organize a lot better. So let's go ahead and now take a look at some model data. So starting out with the ensembles here for Euro, we can see that most of these tracks now are trending the system more towards Central America. Now they're showing it remaining a bit on the weaker side. The weaker it is, the more it will likely trod to the west. So in that case, the center of it would pass south of Jamaica. However, if it is close enough and depending on the intensity, there could be an increase in rainfall activity and thunderstorms across the island later this week. Again, nothing is solid just yet. And also, as for the tropical wave to come off Africa, we can see lots of members agreeing in terms of development of that one. As for the GFS members here, we can see a couple of GFS members taking the system more towards the Gulf of Mexico, the majority though going towards Central America. A few of them popping up for the previously highlighted tropical wave that is not so far from the Cabo Verde Islands, and then for that new one, we can see those members hopping on to development as well. But overall, the environment ahead of the tropical wave near the Caribbean is pretty conducive right now. The sea surface temperature is very, very warm, very, very supportive of development. Dry air, not a lot of dry air around. We can see those vibrant shadings of yellows, oranges a bit further north and closer to the African coast. We don't see that in the Caribbean or even the Gulf of Mexico. So the environment ahead in terms of the dry air is not going to be hostile for the system. The wind shear is also not too bad because with the stronger upper level winds, that is what helps to prevent development. But when they're weaker, they don't interfere too much. They're kind of weak within the vicinity of the system and ahead of it right now in the Caribbean. So we'll see what eventually happens. So it's not a quickly organizing system, and eventually we are going to see what's going to happen with it over the course of the next day or two. And it is starting to exhibit some rotation, but we definitely have to wait and see if it is going to be sustaining more convection, all that shower and thunderstorm activity, and eventually strengthening. But for now, the formation chance holds at 40%. And so guys, I'm here to keep you updated on the system, which I'll continue to do as best as possible as we head throughout this week. So that is it for right now. Again, as it approaches the Caribbean, there's going to be that increase in rain from later today through Tuesday for the Lesser Antilles, and later in this week, it may bring impacts to Jamaica. Eventually, may move into the Gulf or towards Central America. A lot of possibilities are still on the table at this point. So that is that's the importance of these constant updates that I provide. So that is it for right now, and of course I'll keep you posted as necessary, guys. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll get to you when I have the chance to do so, and remember to always be weatherwise.